let's kick this off. We got a little mini episode today. This might be one for the replays for more people, but hello, Marcus. Might just be you and me today. How fun. Okay, here we go. Oh. Hello, happy Memorial Day to all of my viewers in the United States and to everyone else. Happy Monday. I guess it's just another Monday for some people, but that's okay. Oh, look, we do have additional viewers. Anyway, hello, my name is Lynn CLEMENTI-HICKS. I am here to give you a little update today. Oh my gosh, love this already. I still haven't moved it down. It says, Marcus bought me a coffee. Thank you so much, Marcus. You are awesome. I really appreciate it every time you do that. It makes me smile. It's kind of a big day, guys. I'm going to be giving you an update for our transfer day, which is tomorrow. If you've been following our journey, it's been IVF and IUI since I started streaming, and I feel like tomorrow is like kind of the day, I guess the big day is going to be on June 10th when we find out if it worked or not, but tomorrow is a big day. So we're going to keep it a short episode today because we've got a lot going on. I'll talk about that a little bit too. But hello, we've got a lot of the regulars here. So we've got Marcus here, Mom and Dad are here. Oh, thank you so much, Marcus, for sending relaxing vibes. I need that. I think you can tell maybe from my voice, I'm also just trying to stay very chill and calm today. We have no plans to socialize or go out of the house or anything like that. Piyush, hello. How are you? Good evening to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so it's a 3-day weekend here in the States where we have, Monday off. Oh, no way, Marcus. June 10th is your birthday? That's going to be so exciting. That's really cool. Well, now I'll remember for sure. So I just got the call with the instructions for our transfer tomorrow. That's just kind of how the fertility clinic that I go to does it. They call the day before with instructions for what time. I think that's when they do their scheduling and everything. So our instructions are to show up at 10:50 a.m. And I have to have a full bladder of water. They told me exactly how much to drink. And then there's a pill that I need to, I guess it's a suppository that is entered vaginally. So I have to do that in the morning. And then I'm supposed to lay down after I do that. But they said if we're driving there, I can just do it and then kind of lay back in the car. And that's totally fine too. But what I will be doing right after this, because I literally got that call right before I was setting up to go live, which is awesome timing. So I could share with you the excitement of getting that call. But I have to follow up with my acupuncturist. This is a special acupuncturist who is allowed to come on site. So it's really cool. So I'm going to get there even earlier than 10:50. And she's going to do a session with me right before the transfer and then right after. So it's going to be a lot of calm meditation. And then she's going to hit some points on me that are hopefully going to help encourage that little embryo to make a home in my womb. It's really cool. I've really been getting into this acupuncture stuff, and if anyone out there is going through fertility, their fertility journey, whether it's infertility or you're just starting out, I highly recommend acupuncture. It's incredible. It's incredible for a lot of things. If you've got joint pain or headaches or anything like that, I love it. Now I'm starting to read about it and how cool it is, and the different points and everything that they hit. Sorry, I dropped something there. I'm super stoked about the acupuncture thing. I'm a firm believer in it. I really think it makes a big difference. Do you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but my cat is meowing. He's trying to go outside again because the fence is down on the side of our house because of all the construction we're doing, and he keeps trying to sneak to the front of the yard because it's a different view, I guess. But the thing is he chases the birds and the squirrels and the bunnies, and then he ends up in other people's yards, and we get kind of scared because we don't think the cars are going to stop if he's in the street. So we don't want to smush kitty. So he's meowing to go outside, and we won't let him anymore. Okay, so that's the update on our transfer. How am I feeling, you may be wondering. I'm going to capture my feelings with you. I'm sorry, I see this little thing in my picture, and I don't know. We are deep cleaning our house this weekend, and now everything I want in place. I don't know why. Yesterday we did upstairs, and it just feels so nice to have everything in place and clean and wiped down, and all the dust that's been here from the construction stuff feels amazing. So very, very, I don't know. It's not like a chore. It just feels like good. And I think that's kind of what, I don't know, that's kind of my overall vibe lately, or at least the past day or two. Every day is different, I'll tell you that. I've been very low, last week I was sharing with you guys how I was kind of doubting everything. Last night, after we had cleaned the house, and it's just so nice to be in a clean house, we relaxed on the couch after we did the shot in my butt, which has been going better, by the way. Each shot's getting a little bit better. It's less painful, and we've kind of made a ritual out of it, like, okay, these are all the steps that we're going to do to make it, I don't know, just get through it. Bert opened up to me too. There was a night that he had, and I know I'm going all over the place here too. Can we blame that on the hormones? I'm on so many different like pills and hormones and stuff right now. But we were like, okay, let's do it. We're going to try it standing up. And he jabbed, and it kind of startled me, and I pulled away, and it startled him that I pulled away, so he pulled it out, and that's not how it's supposed to go. We're talking about the shots going into the butt, not something else. And then we had a little chat about that. He's like, this isn't fun for me either. Like, this is really scary. I don't like needles. I don't like causing you pain. Like, it sucks for me too. And it was really, really great that we talked it out, because I think he's very trying to make sure that I'm calm and not stressed out. So he's not sharing as much as he usually does about things. And Bert, I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing this, because I think it's really important. Part of the process, especially because we get together with some friends on Saturday who also went through IVF, and they had this same experience. The guy was saying, it's not fun to give the shots because you're inflicting pain. And it's funny, my girlfriend, she was like, I blocked all that stuff out. I don't even remember it anymore. So it's really interesting to hear people's how they remember it from when they went through it before. Yeah. Bert's like, yep, no smushed kitty. Thanks, Marcus. He's like, go all over the place as long as it's relaxing. Great. I'm just going to keep telling our story. And Bert doesn't mind at all that I'm sharing this. So the nice thing is that after we talked it out, I realized, it's not just me that's going through pain, but, it's Bert too. This is hard for him as well. And I know the whole process is hard for him, but like those shots in particular are hard for him, I hadn't even thought about his perspective on it. I just was so wound up in my own fear of the pain and the soreness and everything. So that talk was incredible. And now we have a ritual. So I stay distracted, and I know that, me complaining and, like being fearful of it is not making it easier for him. So what I do is I try to be really tough. Now I distract myself. So I pull up an article or something on my phone, or a book or something, and I just like focus on that, or one day I was just like focusing on one tiny little spot, like on the sheets, and and that was helpful. Like, just focus on something else, don't focus on what's about to happen. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, okay. And we do it, and then we go through the whole ritual. Now he uses a massage gun on my butt afterwards, and let me tell you guys, it's a game changer. So if you ever have to do these shots in the butt, as painful as it sounds afterwards, like to be like, digging in there after, you just had a needle and like a thick viscous oil go in, the massage actually helps a ton. So highly recommend that. Oh my gosh. Hello, Brian. Wow, look at, I did not know what would happen on Memorial Day when I hit that live button. I'm like, I could have nobody. I could have a few people. This is awesome. Brian is cheering you on, Bert. I tried to get Bert to come down and be on the live today, and he said, no, it's your show. But, oh well, that's okay. He is doing great. Thanks, Brian, for saying that and cheering him on. We should be cheering on the guys and the partners in IVF journeys, because it is very much, they're in it too. They go through all the emotional toll and everything, and that part's not talked about even more than all the other stuff that's not talked about. So, good job. Marcus, it's not a book about needles. What I was reading about is actually some stretches and stuff. So Bert and I are working on some new stretches for flexibility, mostly for Bert because he's I don't know, I think he's kind of like slouching a little bit in his desk chair, and we're going to work on making that, because it's causing him some neck pain and stuff. So that's what I was actually reading about, was actually how to help Bert feel better. Yeah, partners represent, exactly. Woohoo! The partners are awesome, just like you, Brian. Good job. So last night, after we had, the house is clean and everything, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to really relax. It was incredible. After you go through the transfer, they don't want you in bathtubs or anything, and I think that's generally a no-no when you're pregnant as well, is like laying in hot tubs or baths or anything like that. They just don't want you heating up your belly or your body temperature so high. So I'd be like, okay, I'm going to take one last opportunity to take an Epsom salt bath. And that does help as well with the butt shots. I think I talked about this a little bit last week, but it was just like everything was just relaxed. And I turned the lights off. I had one candle. I did like an eye, I don't know what those are called, like eye patch treatment or something like that. So like I was just like, like a little facial. And then the best part was I put on a meditation for fertility. That was 20 minutes long, and that's exactly how long I wanted to soak for. And it was just really nice with that salt water. You kind of feel floaty and stuff. Like your limbs don't exactly like sink. So like it just felt like I was weightless, and I closed my eyes in the dark and I just listened to the meditation, and I came out of there and I was like, yes, this is what I needed, and I feel really good. So no streams from the hot tub, not with water in them at least, Marcus. That bathtub has been used a lot in the past couple of months, from actual baths to broccoli and kale demonstrations. Yeah, I like that bathtub. Bert's saying that he wants to get a new fancy one, and I'm like, I like our bathtub. That's okay. We're not going to redesign our bathroom anytime soon. It is perfectly fine. So the house construction, they knocked out the whole wall. They're ready to start pouring concrete when they return tomorrow, which we probably won't see, unfortunately. I do have a lot of great footage I still want to share with you guys, but that might have to wait. I'm trying to just just do the calm things, and not stress myself out. And I've given myself a lot of forgiveness, and I'm proud of myself for that. I still have these little low moments where I'm questioning everything, but it's a lot less severe, and I'm able to talk it out with Bert and kind of just take a step back for myself. So it's not been easy, but with all the things that I've done and the support of you guys and being able to talk about it and everything, and hearing from so many other people, it's incredible what you can do with support. So thank you guys. Thank you for being there for me and for Bert and for all the other people that are going through this and showing up for yourself too. And hopefully you're being kind on yourself as well. So, all right. I want to keep this pretty short today. Just I'm going to get back to doing some things. I've got a call at 2:00 with somebody. What else do I need to do? And I just have to make sure that work is all set for tomorrow so that I don't have to stress about anything. So after the transfer, and then I have an acupuncture right there on site after we do the transfer, we head home, and I'm supposed to be on bed rest. Now, they're going to tell me very specifically tomorrow what that means. I have actually read in a lot of places that they don't want you just laying still for the entire day. They kind of want you to be normal but avoiding stress. So sitting up at your computer, working on your laptop, those are totally fine, but take a day or two off of work. So that's what I intend to do. I don't know if I'm actually going to be sitting up or grab my laptop or what I'm going to do yet, but I do intend to have everything arranged so that I don't have to worry about anything tomorrow. By the way, if anyone's in Chicago and wants to catch the comedy show that I helped Spark set up for tomorrow night, that's on Eventbrite. Either in the app or eventbrite.com, and just look up One Up Stand Up, and they still have a great lineup tomorrow. Tickets are still available, so that'll be a good show. I'm really sad that I'm going to have to miss it, but Spark he's got everything so that he can run it without me tomorrow, so awesome. All right, Let me check in with you guys. Did you guys do anything cool for the weekend, or how are you feeling? Is there anything you want to share? Any milestones or wins or anything? I love celebrating your wins too, instead of just talking about all the stuff I'm going through, or even if you're going through something tough. I know this is a very open-ended question. Let me ask this: over the weekend, did you guys do any housework or chores, or did you enjoy the outside? Let's go with that one. My cat's still meowing. Oh my god. I'll wait for a second for those to come in. If they don't, that's okay too. Okay, no. Like I said, I was going to keep this one on the shorter side. Oh my gosh, Brian, I can't wait. So Brian's waiting for the 6-week scan. Now, I can't believe it's already been 4 weeks, which is right. It's been 4 weeks, I think. Anyway, because yeah, I remember it being when you told me during LEDA that you guys were doing your procedure in May. Anyway, that's awesome. I'm so excited for you guys. That's so cool. And I know that it's not easy waiting like in between each scan, but I feel like you guys are doing great. You're just doing so awesome. It's hard to just like try to, keep your mind off of it and everything, which is why I found that doing chores and cleaning the house was a great way to do that. Oh, Marcus. Feeling great. Finally finished my schoolwork. Marcus, I had no idea you were in school. For some reason, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what you do full time, actually. I just know you're awesome and that you're always watching lives, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. We made some bread over the weekend too, sourdough bread. It actually turned out pretty good. I think it would be really fun if I started a sourdough Instagram account for the Clementis. Now, I've given sourdough starter to my parents, Paul and Kelly, and then my sister and her husband. I think that is the perfect recipe for some sourdough competition. I have seen and heard that, sourdough, if you do these cuts right and fancy and everything like that, people go pretty crazy with, taking their sourdough to the next level. This sounds like the perfect, competition for the Clementi family. I think it would be fun. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I work full-time but did CAS leadership. Oh, okay, that's awesome, Marcus. I love learning things about you. This is really cool. Thank you so much, Brian. I'm excited for you. Wishing you and Bert I almost said breast. The best. Guys, this has happened oh my god, every few hours when I'm talking, whether it's to Bert or somebody else. I am using the wrong words a lot lately. I did it with the live stream last week, and Kelly had corrected me or called me out on it. It doesn't stop. It's just keeps on coming, and I carry on like I didn't realize I said the wrong word, and people are like, is that what you meant to say? So, I don't know when that's going to go away. Hopefully soon. Hopefully it's just the hormones. So, anyway, thanks, guys. This was a mini update. I'm going to get back to, chilling and getting stuff done so that tomorrow all I have to do is take it easy. I will be back on Wednesday to tell you how everything went. I will try and get some video footage and then finally put all of the IVF videos that I've done together eventually so that it's one package that people can find on my channel and enjoy and understand the whole process. So I hope the rest of your day is awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Piyush, if you're still awake, I'm going to tuck you in now and say goodnight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And Marcus is saying the best breast. Exactly. That's what I'm going for. Best breast. The best, chicken breast. Oh, guys, by the way, I got to hold a chicken yesterday. Oh, and Mom, my next door neighbor that has the chickens, she's thinking about putting in a fence just so she can get alpacas. 3 of them. Anyway, just saying. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to roll the credits. Bye. And music. Thank you so much for the sticky thoughts. Yay! Yeah, Mom, I thought the alpaca thing, I thought for sure that might be the way that we get you to come babysit. You wouldn't come just for the baby, but the alpacas. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you.